Good morning, Illini. It's Friday, November 3rd, and we are so glad you joined us.
Yes, we are. And I have to ask, Sarah, do you like music?
I do. I love it. We planned a great show today for you, filled with music, dancing, and people who love it.
So let's get this started.
Good morning, Illini. Good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini.
Hai, good morning Illini and selamat pagi.
Good morning, Alana.
Buenos dias. Good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini.
I'm Sera Olin.
And I'm Madelyn Foster. We are so excited about our show today, packed with some great music tracks. But first, we'd like to start off with our daily chat. Our friends at the Daily Illini have plenty covered throughout the week.
So we are going to take a moment and talk about 3 of the top stories happening on campus this week.
Yes, and for our first story of the day, we have to talk about how the graduate and student workers may go on strike.
Yes, and this could definitely affect UVI students. Grading and classes could be delayed, so definitely keep out for that. I know all of our teachers are, almost all of our teachers are grad students, so.
Yes, so it could affect a lot more than just the grad students, but everyone on campus as well. So definitely watch for updates on that.
Yes, definitely stay tuned. Moving on to Ebert Fest, tickets are on sale now. Pretty cool. I'm so excited for this.
I'm excited for it also. I've heard a lot about it even though it's my first year on campus. And it's the 20th annual Robert Ebert Film Festival.
Pretty exciting. And he was a well-known film critic, and I know that there have been a lot of celebrities. Jason Segel was here my freshman year. Let's hope maybe like Paul Rudd, who knows, will show up.
Well, yeah, that's a reason to go in itself. And it's a 5-day event from April 18th to April 22nd.
It'll take place in the Virginia Theater in Champaign. Tickets are for sale for $150 and $100 for students. Pretty good deal.
Yeah, and they can only sell 1,000 passes, so it's pretty exclusive, so you have to jump on that.
Definitely check that out.
So finally, to go along with our music theme for this week, the Champaign-Urbana Folks and Roots Festival is this weekend.
So I just got back from Ireland, and I love folk music, I gotta say.
Oh, that's so neat. Then this is definitely the thing for you.
Pretty excited for it.
Yeah, it takes place Thursday through Sunday, and it takes place in restaurants in Urbana and in Cranor.
Which is right here, right next door.
Absolutely.
That's so nice.
Better head out to it.
Well, thank you to our friends at the Daily Illini. For more on these stories and others, you can go to www.dailyillini.com. Folk music is great, but I must say, DJs seem to be all the rage these days.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, Sarah, but I've always wondered how a DJ uses a turntable.
Honestly, but you're in luck. GMI's Zack Caparelli talked to one DJ who broke it down.
Good morning, Illini. I'm here with local DJ in Champaign-Urbana, Steve Jackson. Steve, tell me a little bit about you and your DJing and your music career.
So I've been DJing for about 2 years now, and I just always had music been a big influence on my life from my parents and everything. And now I've just been starting to perform live, so it's been cool.
Awesome. So today, Steve is going to show us how to use a turntable, or as DJs actually call it, a controller or a deck. Has several names.
Yes.
So let's get to it.
So pretty much how it goes is you have these 2 jog wheels, and they pretty much work.
Steve spent about an hour explaining to me how this deck works, and although very in-depth and helpful, my producer said my segment can only be 3 minutes, so I'll have to do a little summary. Let's pick up where he left off with jog wheels. Probably the most famous part of what a DJ does, the jog wheels control the overall beat of a song. If 2 songs transition with the same beat, it sounds a lot cleaner. Next, the cue pads. These allow Steve to set up which song is going to play next. Not only that, but he can set up a cue to take a sample of a song instead of starting it at the beginning or taking the whole thing. The dials in the middle of the deck control highs, which include mostly instruments, mediums, which is mostly vocals, and low sounds like the bass. By using these, DJs can switch in between certain elements and sounds of 2 songs. The 2 dials in the middle control the master volume and what Steve can hear in his headphones. Although music is already playing, the headphones make it easier for DJs to set up cues. Finally, these knobs on the top control the effects. This is where DJs can get more creative and add sound effects, like the one Steve adds here to the song All Night by Chance the Rapper. So I hope this explained a more in-depth look at DJing. After all, it's much more of a challenge than simply hitting play. Madelyn, Sarah, back to you guys.
Thanks, Zack. You can find Steve Jackson on SoundCloud as D-JStalone.
SoundCloud is a great website for finding music, but personally, I'm a Spotify girl.
Me too, and luckily GMI's Jillian Kaehler is here to teach us some secrets of how to find the best Spotify playlists.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Didn't see you there. Was just so busy jamming out to my favorite music streaming service, Spotify, which most college kids know about because it's available both on the smartphone and on computers. So I figured if so many people listen to Spotify, how many people really know about the truth behind some of the hacks with the streaming service? So figured let's take a dive into Spotify.
A great place to start to find new good music is Discover Weekly on Spotify, which if you just go to the homepage of Spotify, you can find it, and it's a ton of music curated to whatever you have been listening to. So they find hits that sound like kind of some of the stuff that you've been doing yourself and listening to on your own, and they match it with similar songs or similar styles of music, and it has introduced me to a ton of brand new music that have become some of my favorites. The other really cool thing I love about Spotify is that they have top hits for almost every country in the world, and after studying abroad in Germany, my favorite playlist is Top Hits Deutschland, which has all the top 40 hits that are on those charts in Germany. So, you know, I've definitely been getting better at my German because I've been listening to so many German songs, have no idea what is being sung about, but they're very catchy and very good. And without that Spotify feature, I would not have known that that's what's being listened to in Germany. A great way to fall asleep at night is to listen to the guided meditation playlist that Spotify offers. They have such a wide variety of features here, be it a 10-minute sitting meditation that allows you to calm your brain and stand still for just 10 minutes, or even longer ones that can last for up to an hour that can put you to sleep in a second. And if you want to get moving, Illini, Spotify also offers a huge selection of workout tracks. You can range from cardio or weightlifting, even beast mode is one up there, which is a pretty fun one. But one of my favorites is the collaboration that Spotify has done with Nike, where they will match however fast you are running with your phone to the tempo and beat of the song. Well, I hope this little hack list has helped you all at home, because I know for me, nothing is better than Spotify with some Pinterest, some cookies, maybe some fall scented candles. So Spotify is just a great service to have, especially for us college kids. So get hacking, and I hope you've enjoyed it.
Okay, that is so awesome. I knew nothing about guided meditation.
No, neither did I. You always think of Spotify as just music, so that's really cool. I'm going to have to check that out.
Oh, easily. Definitely when I'm staying in bed on Sunday.
Yes. And there are so many classic songs out there that we love to jam to, and GMI's Bianca Reyes took to the quad to find out if U of I students know the lyrics to some of our favorite songs.
Good morning, Illini. I'm here on the quad testing how well Illini students know their song lyrics.
Living in a small town world.
Right? Living in a lonely world.
Okay.
Okay. She took the
midnight train.
Going
anywhere.
Yes.
Just a small town world. Living, and there's like, it's a city boy in Detroit or something like that. Detroit comes
That's
in.
The line after,
really?
Yeah.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Should have put a ring on it.
Should have put a ring on it.
There we go. Then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Okay.
If I like it.
We are the champions.
My friends.
Yes. And the next line.
We'll keep on fighting till the end.
Yes, perfect. Champions.
My friends. Dun, dun, dun. And we'll keep on fighting till the end.
We'll keep on fighting. Oh my God. I don't know.
We'll keep on fighting till the end.
Yeah, you gotta have some confidence when you say it, you know? Like, that's what the lyric is.
Okay.
When I'm not with you,
on goes my mind. and it's killing me.
When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
I lose
my mind?
Yes, and then the alphabet.
Hit me, baby, one more time? No.
No? Okay.
I feel like I don't know this one as well.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
right, okay. It looks like some of our Illini students are going to have to brush up on their song lyrics. Good morning, Illini, and back to you guys.
Okay, I cannot believe people don't know Britney.
I know, or like missing Journey and Queen. I don't know.
What are people doing?
Not excusable.
So it's pretty chilly out there on the quad. Let's take a look at this weekend's forecast. Looks like 53 today. Not too bad of a day compared to last weekend. It was pretty chilly.
That's right, and it looks like it warms up a little bit this weekend, but we have some rain headed our way. So
Sunday, there's thunderstorms. Guess what that means? I'm in bed all day.
Absolutely, that's a good day for it.
I can't wait. It's time for one of our favorite games, Where Am I?
Our crew went out and took this pic. So let's see. Sarah, where do you think we are?
Do you think I know where this is?
Oh my gosh, I don't know how anyone could know from that.
This is, whoever did this one really tried to trick us today.
They really did.
Your guess is as good as mine. Coming up later, the journalism program's very own Lena Marie will be performing for our open mic. I'm so excited. She's so good. She does Taylor Swift. And then
wow.
I think in this piece, yeah, she's doing Hallelujah.
Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, and the minor fall and the major lift, and baffled king composing hallelujah, hallelujah.
Okay, look at that, how she plays those strings on the guitar.
Wow, that's really amazing. I wish I could play an instrument like that.
Actually, and she learned that in 2 years. Like, really?
Oh my goodness, it looks like she's been playing forever.
It actually does. Halloween was Tuesday, and the UI7 News team did a special edition they called The Humans of Halloween.
Yes, and all the stories are focused on this spooky holiday, and one of them stuck out to us as the perfect fit for this week's show.
TMI's very own Anike Awoye is pulling the double duty this week as she takes you to Zombie Prom.
At this Halloween party, it was hard to tell what kids enjoyed more, dancing to hits like Thriller or the sweet treats. For one tween, it's the entire experience.
I think this is the first party I've ever gone to for Halloween that's actually official, I guess is the right word.
The Zombie Prom is hosted every year for teens and tweens at the Urbana Free Library. Not only is it Taylor's first prom, it's her first Halloween party too. Like any girl at prom, 11-year-old Taylor spent the night dancing and enjoying the festivities with her best friend.
I'm not really big on dancing in front of people, but this time with her, it makes me feel more confident.
Staying true to the theme of this Halloween party, Taylor picked out her costume with the occasion in mind.
I picked that out because this one looked like a prom-y dress.
At this zombie prom, scary face paint counts for a full face of makeup. What are you painting again?
A monster attack.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So this prom wasn't quite like your average school dance. There was face painting, arts and crafts, and movies to keep these young kids entertained and in the spooky spirit.
I was actually really surprised, so I think that this has been a really fun experience.
For Taylor, this Halloween celebration exceeded her expectations. In Urbana, I'm Anike Awoye, UI7 News.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing.
That's exactly what my prom looked
yeah,
like,
a year
for
ago,
sure.
right?
Yes. So you can check out this and all the other Halloween stories on the UI7 Facebook page or on their YouTube page and just search UI7 News.
So we've talked a lot about music so far, but I think every song is incomplete without a dance.
I agree, and GMI's Krista Temple introduces us to the 73-year-old Janet Mayle. She teaches line dancing every week and loves dancing and teaching.
That is so precious.
It is.
Oh my goodness, I
It's
cannot.
Wednesday night at the City Center, and Janet Mayle is doing what she does best, teaching country line dancing.
You take some people that don't know and say they don't know their left foot from their right foot. Well, I just love showing them there's a difference, and after I teach them and they say, oh, I can do this, and they're so tickled to death that they can do a dance.
Mayle has been teaching line dancing in the area for years. Some people, like Brittany Ackerman, have followed Mail as she is taught at different locations.
She just loves teaching, and she'll like never ever feel free or scared to like ask a question. She's always there to help, and so she's great.
A variety of people from older folks to college students come to learn a new dance and get some exercise.
Wednesday nights are country night at the city center and the perfect time to learn how to line dance. But Janet was dancing long before most of her students were even born.
Mayol found her love for dancing through roller skating. Her older sister, Beverly Mullins, says she started skating when she was 6 years old.
When I would go roller skating, I'd have to take her with me. And by the time she was 12, she was the best roller skater in the rink.
I'll bring it back 2 hours.
Roller skating expanded into taking dance lessons when she was old enough to drive herself to the studio. These tap and jazz lessons transferred perfectly into country line dancing when she discovered it in the early 80s. She's been teaching for as long as she's been dancing and says nothing will ever stop her.
And I'll just go to my grave dancing because it's so much fun. Put your left foot out in front.
And that's why you can find Janet Mayol teaching line dancing every Wednesday nights at the City Center.
In Champaign, Krista Temple. Good morning, Illini.
That was incredible. I wish that I could line dance, let alone dance in the first place.
I know, and you know, especially in your 70s, I hope I'm that active. So I think that she has a thing or two she can teach us.
Yes, yes, that's for sure. And GMI Samantha McQueen is here to tell us about her experience learning to hip hop.
Thanks, guys. I think I might have learned a thing or two after hanging out with the members of Dance to Excess.
Dance to Excess is a co-ed hip-hop team here at U of I. They have on-campus performances, but also travel to surrounding universities and perform.
Again, make sure that's...
The team practices more than one time a week and for hours learning and perfecting their dances.
5, 6, 7, 8, big. Up. Yeah. Cool. That was
out, in, out. Yeah, from there, it's a bounce.
Watching the
from
practice,
here,
I had
go
an idea.
left, right, and you're gonna go left, right, click.
Okay. Those moves don't look too bad. I think I'm gonna give it a shot.
December 7th at Canopy Club for the Urban Showcase. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sammy. I wish I could dance like that. You gotta show us some of those dance moves you learned.
Oh, guys. Okay, you know what? I just kind of threw myself in the back. So the guy that was teaching was amazing. So he was kind of doing like they swung their hips this way and then like kind of came down and did like the arm wave. Okay. So you know, it was. I mean, I was just kind of like there, like I was having a good time.
You did
it was
better
so
than
fun.
any of us could do.
No, that was fantastic.
Hey.
So now let's take another look at guess where we are in this week's Where Am I?
Again, I wish I could tell you. Nope. Again,
I have no idea.
there's a car.
At least we can see a building now.
Right.
Progress.
You can see the building in the back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Any guesses?
No, I can't figure it out.
I'm gonna go with maybe Champagne.
Champagne. Okay. Well, we have a guess. So there we go.
We're getting closer.
Exactly.
And you know what else I love other than this game is open mic, and it allows musicians to come in and show off their talent, and we get a front row seat.
Totally agree. I'm so excited to introduce one of my very own classmates as this week's guest. It's Lena Marie singing cover of All Too Well by Taylor Swift.
I walked through the door with you. The air was cold. Something about it felt like home. Somehow when I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you've still got it in your drawer even now. Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone and that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. So here we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Put an album on the counter, your cheeks were turning red. Used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-size bed. Your mother's telling stories about you on the T-ball team. You talk about your past, thinking your future was me. And I know it's long gone and there's nothing else I could do. And I forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to. So here we are again in the middle of the night. We're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all too well. Maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece. So you tore it all up, running scared. You were there, you remember it all too well. Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights, you made me your own. Now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence. And it smells like me, you can't get rid of it. You remember it all too well. Yeah.
She is so good, and I've known her for 4 years now, and it's just so cool to see her go through her music journey. She's on iTunes, actually, Lena Marie. So that's so exciting.
That is really neat. It's really cool that you get to know her firsthand also. So
Say I know a celeb, I guess.
Yes, and Lena is a great singer. But Sarah, I heard that you got the chance to try your hand at some singing this week.
That is right. I got the chance to attend a Ripcords performance, and let's just say I'm the next Adele.
Good morning, Illini. I'm here at the Armory with the Ripcords, an all-female a cappella group. They're inside this classroom right now. Let's check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
These talented ladies perform all over campus. I tried to gain some aka skills, starting with the warm-up.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms, I cried.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Made me mash my M&Ms.
You have to build up the stage.
I asked my good friend Rayleigh Mock for some beatboxing tips.
Okay, all right.
Pretend that you're saying puppies. Puppies. And then I feel like I need sunglasses when I do it though. I'm here with Alyssa, brand new to GMI and first time on camera.
Yes, hello! I can show you the thing that we call like an aka bop. So if you have like a step and snap is always the way to go. Step and snap, yes, there we go. Yes.
You're gonna show me how low you can go.
Yes.
This is pretty low, this is what we're singing. This is that, yeah. Oh no. Luke, I am your father.
You can't find the fighter.
Oh my gosh, it looks like you're going to be the next winner of The Voice.
I think Miley's going to pick me for her team, and then we're going to become best friends, and it's going to be fantastic.
I think that's the plan. So, speaking of acapella, this week's Who Am I features a U of I junior in a different acapella group on campus, The Other Guys.
I love them. Every week we introduce you to someone we have never met on campus. This week we meet Simon Tiffin.
It starts out with that little... I'm Simon Tiffin. I'm a junior majoring in music education. I'm a piano student here at the U of I. And I don't know, I do a lot of various things here on campus. Like, for example, I sing in the Varsity Men's Glee Club. Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to hit. Which was kind of an accident. I came here as a instrumental music education major and was going to be in a band, but missed the audition date for that, so... Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. I ended up filling in and doing a choir instead, and it kind of instilled in me a love for choral music that I hadn't had before, right? So I joined the Varsity Men's Glee Club. Now I'm also a member of the Chamber Singers, which is the flight step choir ensemble here at the U of I. I sing with The Other Guys, all-male acapella group. Don't you worry about a thing. I feel like my love for music began before I knew it did. I was 5 years old, and I was at my brother's solo and ensemble contest. My oldest brother, his name's Corey Tiffin, he's a clarinetist for a living, and he was performing a solo for a solo and ensemble contest, and I was not focusing on him at all. I was focused on the accompanist. I really, really loved the pianist and what they were doing, so I told my mom in the middle of the solo, I said, I want to do that, right? And it's kind of one of those things that you become aware of when you find yourself smiling to something that you're listening to, and other people in the room are like, it's just music, and you're like, no, this is like, you know, a haven.
Before we wrap up, let's reveal the Where Are I this week. And this week's Where Are I Summit. Where are we singing? Hello. Where are we actually? Oh my gosh.
Canopy Club.
Perfect for our music show.
Absolutely. We should have guessed.
Yeah, honestly.
Very nice.
Before we leave today, let's take a final look at the weather. This weekend's looking pretty chilly, but not too bad compared to last weekend.
Again, yeah, but it still looks like you're going to want to stay in bed all day on Sunday and get out of that rain. So
I cannot wait for that. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was so much fun. Madelyn, you killed it today.
Thank you. So did you. I just loved learning, especially about the Spotify playlists. I'm ready to go meditate now.
Oh, easily. I'm going to plug my headphones in and listen right away.
Yes, I'm excited about that. So that's our show, and thanks for watching.
We'll be back next Friday at 9 a.m.
Make it a great day, and
good morning, Illini.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played in